Why do we see thousands and thousands of you guys, retro gamers, at gaming markets across the country every single year? Let's ask the question. Today we want to know why people enjoy retro game hunting. Is it dead? Is it on the rise? Or is it just going to plateau? What are the prices like? And how do people feel about these markets? So hopefully we'll find some willing participants to answer that question. Let's go. And now a word from our amazing sponsor, Bitmap Books. Trigger Happy, a visual celebration of video game controllers, offers a vibrant visual guide in the world of controllers, their design, history, and amazing ability to transform who we are and what we are capable of. Over its 396 pages, Trigger Happy, a visual celebration of video game controllers, looks at the joysticks that started it all, numerous classic gamepads, impactful innovations, iconic oddities, and everything in between. And with all Bitmap books, you can expect the best and most soundest shipping quality, delivering your books safely to your door. So why not grab yourselves a copy today at bitmapbooks.com. So Luke, tell us why you like retro game hunting at markets like this.
Well, I don't search for bargains, I search for treasure. That's my thing. So I like looking for things from my childhood which give us that kick that I've forgotten about. Whether it be gaming or gaming related. I'm an N64 guy, so anything that really sort of like tickles me. But I love that it is like treasure hunting for me. Like you can't find this stuff every day. So I find when I come to it, I transform time travel, should I say, back like 30 odd years. It's just that feeling, that nostalgia, it's too powerful for me. It's addictive, right? That's what I love about it. That's my favorite thing. Definitely.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So Johnny, tell us, why do you like retro game hunting at markets like this?
Love the atmosphere, love the nostalgia feel. I walk in here, right, and honestly, it's like being back 16 again, back at school, walking in, seeing all the art, seeing all the stalls, the smell, everything. All of it just brings all the emotions back for me. I'm absolutely in my element when I come to these conventions. And everyone's mint, everyone's sound, aren't they? So yeah, absolutely love it. And in my element right now. Gonna go and spend a shitload of money.
Hey guys, Collector Quest here. I think the reason why I love retro game collecting and game hunting is just to follow the hunt. And I'm a car boot guy, so I love going through boxes. I love not knowing what you're gonna find, and I love a bargain, right? And for me, I love going back in time and remembering when I was in like Woolworths and my Blockbusters, and just like seeing the games and just remembering, oh yeah, I was there at that time in the 90s and the early 2000s. Yeah, man, it's magical.
So we've got Stu here from which podcast?
Game Older Podcast.
Linked in description. And what we want to ask you, Stu, is why do you like kind of game collecting or retro game hunting or just gaming in general, really?
For sure. Well, things like this, events like this, I think are just what I really like is seeing original stuff from when you was a kid.
Yeah.
In like mint condition or really good condition. Because when you're a kid, you just rip stuff open and you don't care. But seeing that again as it was back in the days, it's really cool. So.
And that's interesting because like even like Super Nintendo console boxes, we just like rip them open at Christmas, lob them in the bin, and then you're just left with a console. And I think, why did we do that?
Yeah,
why did we do that?
20 years later, you regret it, I think. So a lot of regret walking around here. But.
And is there anything you're after today in particular, or are you just looking around?
Yeah, I'm quite fancying, similar to Heather and stuff, quite fancying PS1 games again. So
Does Heather like PS1?
I think so. Who knows? I've not heard her say it.
I don't. Who's Heather?
I don't know.
Shall we go?
Yeah.
Let's go. So we're here with
Adam James Proud, the first.
The first.
First.
Are you proud of that?
I am indeed.
Proud of that.
Haven't heard that my whole life.
Of course you haven't. And we're here at the UK's largest retro gaming market. And I've seen you a few times with Luke, and I'm kind of curious to know why you like retro game collecting, why you here, what's the scoop?
Do you know what I love the most about coming here? It's just finding the things underneath everything else, like the hidden gems.
Yeah.
But mostly just for nostalgia.
Yeah.
From my childhood, and like all the stuff that I couldn't buy as a kid because I didn't have adult money. That now I've got adult money, I can go and just buy all the stuff and be like, screw you, man. I don't know how to say all the stuff you wouldn't buy me as a kid, I can now buy. So
I've got it now. So you've got real adult money, and you can kind of come here and buy pretty much anything you want to buy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Seeing all these games in their glory.
Well, it's some of them are like past, like before I was even like into gaming and stuff. So it's nice to find stuff that I've missed out on when I was a kid that I can now go back and play. So I've got skills.
And you mentioned that word nostalgia. I think I'm hearing that a lot today.
Yeah.
Really, really good, isn't it? Nostalgia is so powerful.
It sells now.
Yeah.
Everything's on nostalgia. Like everything's a reboot or a remake for that reason, because nostalgia sells. So, I love it and I can't wait. I've only bought one thing for a tenner, but I've got a 100 quid budget and I'll probably go way over it anyway, so we'll see what I can find. So.
Nice one. Well, I wish you all the best, mate, and thank you.
Yes, anytime.
Right, so George has picked up some lovely, we got some Biohazard 2 there. Lovely, that's a good price at 20 quid,
Very good condition as well, actually.
And it's great box art, isn't it? Very iconic as well.
Love it.
So yeah, and what else you got? Biohazard on the GameCube as well. I like how the GameCube games, Japanese GameCube games, are so much smaller than ours. Okay.
Yeah, they are, yeah.
And what else you got?
I like the cases, and I also bought this.
That is beautiful. That's in good condition.
Amazing condition.
Really nice condition, yeah.
I didn't buy it for the games, I bought it for the soundtrack mainly.
Yeah, the soundtrack, yeah. I think you get other things in there as well. I got the English version when it came out.
Yeah, you
I
get.
think so. I could be wrong, but
Yeah, you get the game. I don't know what games they are. I can't talk Japanese. So
don't.
I'm never gonna play them. Oh yeah, the soundtrack, yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's the history of as well, yeah, and there's loads of cool stuff in there. So nice one, mate. Well done. Congratulations.
Quite cheap.
Just taking a moment to say thank you to all of the channel members here at Team 24. Thank you so much for the support, and thank you to all the subscribers too. I really appreciate it. Retro game hunting has been with me for over a decade, and I've been attending these markets again for a similar amount of time. They've changed so much over the years. They're all over the country now, and we're blessed to have at least one a month. Some people say that they're oversaturated and there's too many, but I guess ultimately it depends on where you live. For me, I tend to visit the ones that are in Leeds, Nottingham, Doncaster, Liverpool and Birmingham, so it's a nice stretch of the country, and I think the next one after 2025 ends is in February of 2026, and I believe that is going to be in Leeds. So keep an eye on my socials and I will let you guys know exactly when these markets are. For me, what I find is all of the markets are so incredibly varied. For example, these, you don't see them around that often, so it was nice to see a whole table devoted to that, and I saw a lot of people walking around with them, which said to me they were quite popular. Again, I didn't buy one because I already own one, but I would kindly ask that you guys go and watch the full episode of this market. It was a really, really good market. I really enjoyed it, and this whole year has been really good for retro game hunting actually. I'm hoping to carry some really big plans through to 2026 as far as retro game hunting goes. I mean, last year we hit big in America and we did lots of really cool things, but there's still lots of really good things to do here in the United Kingdom, as well as some potential international travel plans coming up. So please stay tuned and let's take a look at some of the bonus footage now.
Nintendo. Nice one, mate. Game caddies. How are you?
Good, you?
Yeah, sound. Are these like so official, or are these just the stickers just been?
Newbie.
They're new.
So they were
Okay.
official license by Nintendo.
Wow. I love random stuff like that.
Like proper random.
It is random, isn't it? Love
I
it.
don't know why only one's got the stickers on.
Yeah.
I think they might be American and the bottom ones are English.
Okay. Yeah. See, that is something you would probably see in America.
Yeah.
For
I
sure.
had one when I was a kid, but it
Yeah.
never had no stickers on. So
It never had no stickers on when you were a kid, but this has got the actual. Yeah. It's the real shebangs. Thank you. Cheers. Nice one. Oh, Fantasy Star 4. No manual though. Oh, great game. Shame there's no manual there. Nostalgia. It is a powerful thing, and a lot of the people that we spoke to mentioned that word. Even people that spoke to me off camera and didn't want to be filmed said similar kinds of things really. And I feel like there's this massive community of just people that really appreciate our hobby, retro game collecting, playing retro games, and of course even collecting for current gen, as I've got some stuff here for the current generation. I'm going to show you guys pickups in a minute. But I think it's really important that we keep the 90s alive. I mourn it every day, I miss it every day, and I don't think we'll ever see a decade like the 90s with such a technological shift. Look, for example, at just the mere generation of gaming leaps. We went from this, well, we entered the 16-bit with the gorgeous Super Nintendo. Of course, the Amiga bled into the 90s as well. This Sega Genesis. I mean, some of the most important games in my childhood were spent on 16-bit make machines, and I still love it today. I kind of feel my body language and passion coming through as I'm sat here talking about it. It gets me really, really, really excited. And to be able to go to these markets, show you guys, take you guys along with me, talk to you guys about it, means absolutely everything. So we need to keep the shops alive, we need to keep the markets alive, we need to continue to perpetuate this hobby, because in a culture of the digital era as we're stepping into, and there's that whole shift of the decline of physical media, now more than ever for me personally, we need to just keep these things alive, keep it all alive. It makes me feel so flipping good. And even going into the next generation, I really hope that we have a physical PS6 and whatever the next Xbox console is going to be. I really do hope that there's that physical aspect and we don't dive into the digital era 100%. So for me, it's very much nostalgia, and I've said before that I like retro game collecting and hunting for two things. One, the nostalgia, being able to revisit games that I played as a little girl with my friends and by myself. Obviously now I have the money to be able to go and do that. I didn't back then, but now I really, really do, and that means everything. And two, to be able to discover brand new retro games to still have, like, I guess, fresh memories that can kind of keep me in the 90s whilst I'm having and exploring and discovering brand new games. So it is so freaking important that we keep the hobby alive. I love it, and thank you to everyone that took part in this episode. We're going to show you pickups now. I didn't spend as much as I usually spend, but I am really, really happy with what I picked up. So let's check it out. And I'd just like to say a personal thank you to Bitmap Books for sending me their latest copy. So Trigger Happy, A Visual Celebration and Video Game Controllers, for sending me this. This is the book that featured in today's ad as well. And I've already taken these out in preparation, but as you open the front cover, there's a sleeve here with all of these beautiful A4 photographs of iconic controllers and joysticks. Kind of don't want to spoil everything that's in here because you guys really do need to go and get yourselves a copy of this. But I think that's a really nice touch. And as with all Bitmap Books books, you're just getting quality. And I'm all about a good quality product. So I've really enjoyed this. I'm going to take it back downstairs actually because I'm loving that. Look at it, Contra this, yeah, Super Contra. And then obviously just kind of leafing through. And I think there's like 560 pictures in here, across almost 400 pages, with some artwork as well, from like some screenshots rather from various games. So thank you so much to Sam and the team. Please go and check out bitmapbooks.com and remember to use the code that you saw today's ad. This is cool. Starting with a PS5 game actually, Morkel Regast's Rage. Now I'm very interested in games that I've never played, like I've just said, of course not a retro at all. This is a retro style 2D platformer with a little bit of dungeon exploration. You can scroll from left to right and right to left, and you play as Morkel, who is actually the enemy that is trying to escape this world, Regast I believe, to be able to then impose evil on the outer world, which is kind of a weird explanation. But anyway, what intrigues me the most with this was the gameplay. It looks very retro-esque, and I'm all about trying brand new indie games because of course it's been a terrible generation for AAA games, so why not step into that indie culture? I know a lot of you guys really love the indie games, and it really does prop up the generation on all consoles, including the Switch as well. And this is a lovely addition, so I'm going to show you guys what's in it. Now, I think this is $12.99 on the PlayStation Store, and Mia matched Amazon and gave me or sold me this for 21 quid. So if you want a copy of this for the collector's edition, which includes the standard game art book, the fabric patch, postcard set, original soundtrack and stickers collection, you're getting a lot here for 21 quid. So for the collectors out there, I think this is really, really nice. So I'll show you guys what's in here. You can make the decision on whether or not you like the gameplay. If you've played it, let me know. But I'm really excited just to try new games. I think it's a great time to just step outside of the AAA realm and dive in and to support some indie developers. So let's open this puppy up. I've already ripped it there, which is not good, but everything is sealed inside. And remember, this was only 21 quid. So let's take a look. The box down. So what we've got then, these are what look like the postcards here with the artwork on it. Now, if you check out the gameplay, there's this purple and black kind of theme in regards to the graphics. So I think that's really nice because it shows consistency. Let's take a look at these, shall we? We'll go all out, take a little look. Yeah, they are the postcards. So artwork looks pretty rad. Character looks mint. Absolutely mint. There's just that pop there of the checkered red and black. Oh yeah. Obviously, tis the season. It's Christmas Day soon. Oh my God. So we've got the postcards in. You get 3 there. Really nice colour palette on those. Next up, we have a random envelope. What is in here? Is this a little sticker? This is a little sticker. Isn't it cool the amount of effort and energy these devs go to just to provide a really nice physical media package? Of course, we've got the patch as well. Now, this is really nice. Really nice. You don't get patches like this in games anymore. Really good quality. An iron-on patch, which I'm not going to iron on. We're going to keep it as part of the edition. And then we've got an art book here. Soft back. We've got some of the enemies in there. Alfred. Obviously, I'm yet to play the game, but it looks mint. Loving the purple, loving that kind of, the opacity there from black through to kind of pinky purple as well. That's really, really nice. And then of course the soundtrack. Now, from what I've seen of the game itself, the soundtrack is gnarly. This contains 10 tracks, sealed as well. I can't believe this only cost £21. And of course, the game, which if you buy the base game itself, I think it's about £12–13 on Amazon physical as well. And again, £12.99 on the PlayStation Store. So, what do you reckon to that? I think that is a really, really, really good addition. And I'm really glad I picked it up because it looks absolutely mint. Of course, the big Super Nintendo pickup was this, Justice League Task Force. Now, I have never played this, and as I mentioned, it is about trying brand new games within the retro gaming world to have brand new experiences. Now, this is missing manual, so I think I'm going to try and either go for the repro manual if I can't find an original. But this cost me 80 quid. I didn't ask for a discount. It was priced at 95. Amir gave it to me for 80. And complete, this goes for a flipping fortune. So this is a Super Nintendo big hitter in my opinion. So I've not played it, and as a Super Nintendo girl, 16-bit girl, 1990s girl, this is proudly sat now in my Super Nintendo collection, which is one of my prized possessions of my retro gaming collection. So really stoked to have that. Really, really stoked to have that. And of course, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, so many kind of iconic characters on here. Absolutely gets my blood pumping for all the right reasons. And of course, when I see Super Nintendo stuff, especially stuff like this, especially on Amir's store, which was absolutely amazing at Doncaster Market, I knew this was coming home. And I will link that episode in the cards and I'll pin the comment as well, in the pinned comment. Go and check it out. It was an excellent market and my final one of 2025. You've got to check it out. And I've got a challenge for you. If you went, can you spot yourself? Can you spot yourself in the video? Go and check it out after you've watched this episode. Now, finally, we've got some Disney Pinocchio. I think what the 16-bit era did really well is give us lots of Disney games that were incredible. Mickey Mouse games, of course, Aladdin, Lion King, which is notoriously difficult, and of course, Pinocchio, which again is another 16-bit game that I've never played. Now, I saw this around quite a few times actually at the market, and I think it goes for a little bit more on the Sega Genesis if my memory serves me correctly. So I figured this is in really nice condition. We've got lovely manual, unfortunately black and white artwork, but nonetheless this manual is in really nice condition. It's a shame that the manual isn't in colour actually, there's a missed opportunity there. But because of the condition of this, I thought, you know what, I'm going for it. It was from Sore Thumbs, it was priced at 46, paid cash, it gave it to me for 40, and I kind of figured, you know what, I love the Disney games on 16-bit consoles, I really do. There was some great stuff on the Game Gear as well, like Mickey Mouse. I think it's like Castle of Illusion on Game Gear that we used to play as well. So really, really, really stoked with that one. And of course, a final thank you to Ali for giving me this. Ali, thank you so much for my Ghost of Yotai keyring. Of course, we've been streaming Yotai over on Kick. I am loving this game and I don't expect anything from any follower whatsoever. So I really do appreciate this. And I think what I'm going to do is put this on my Vans bag. So my quest or my challenge to you is on the next game hunt, Ali, I want you to try and spot this on my bag. So make sure you watch it basically and you'll see this. So we can carry some Team 24 love and support with the Ghost of Yotai keyring as well. Now, right at the end, I went out and we saw some Bitmap books and I picked up this SNES RPG book. So really happy to be diving into that. I love my RPGs and I've talked about it. In case you haven't realised, I'm a Super Nintendo nut. So Bitmap Books, get yourselves 5% off using the code TheGebs5 at checkout for kind of 5% off site-wide. So use that code. I don't make any money, it's just a sponsored flat fee video, just for transparency, but you can get 5% off any of their books. So go and get yourselves that. I didn't even know that was out. So I saw it, I was like, I need this book, I need this book. So really stoked. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for the support. And we've got a big series dropping next week. Channel members should already be aware of exactly what is going down. So please hit that subscribe button, please hit that like, please hit that hype, and guys, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.